All right. So welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video today. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but doesn't it feel good to be right and call all these things? And it seems like Tesla has brought back free supercharging for this particular model, and that model being the Model 3. And they did it a day early. I thought it was going to be tomorrow, but they have now brought back a free supercharging offer for your Tesla Model 3. We'll dive into it, take a look at it, how can you actually redeem it, and of course, how to get a discount on a brand new Tesla Model 3 if you're still looking, if you have not placed an order yet, and if you're still on the sidelines. So we're going to jump into that, plus a variety of topics, but before we do that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description. But shout out to my latest Patreon members. We've got one new member. Thank you for supporting down below. Tommy, thank you for supporting and joining. If you want to get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla that are all lower than Tesla financing, definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But we'll jump quickly to this. So it seems like Tesla has now updated their website, and the breaking new offer is that Tesla is offering 3 months of free supercharging with the purchase of a Tesla Model 3 by June 30th. And if you're still looking for a Model 3, if you have not placed an order yet, I'm going to show you exactly where to get a discount on one, where to find the best deal on one, and where to get even better than the $2,000 to $3,000 that you're seeing across the board. But taking a look at the website, you can see now that there is a bigger banner with more information at the top, because this is what we knew already. We knew that these Model 3 qualified for the $7,500 federal tax credit, but now they have enhanced and added 3 months of free supercharging, Tesla supercharging, of course, if you take delivery of a new inventory vehicle by June 30th. If you've been a follower of the channel, you know we have been talking about this moment for the past couple weeks, because this is the reason why. Right now, it is the last month of the quarter. It is June. And so Tesla is going to do everything that they can to try and incentivize people to get into a Model 3. And also because Model 3 inventory is at a pretty high level right now. You can see it even spiked up even more, up to 1,200 vehicles. And I'm going to show you exactly where to get all those discounted Tesla Model 3s, where you can get better deals than the ones actually posted onto the website. But let's dive into this offer really quick. So there is some verbiage on the website. You can see it's right here at the bottom. Customers who order and take delivery of a new Model 3 by June 14th and June 30th. So basically today, if you took delivery today, congrats to you. You now also have free supercharging, at least by this subtle, fine print. It says 3 months of unlimited free supercharging on your new vehicle, which is a pretty decent valuation, right? Like 1 year of free supercharging is worth about $1,000 to $1,500. So it's a couple $100. It seems like the free supercharging is tied to your Tesla account, of course, cannot be transferred to any other vehicle, and you must take delivery by June 30th. Only applicable to Model 3s listed on the inventory page only. So you can see Tesla has changed some of their verbiage and things on the website. You can see there's a button right here that says Explore Inventory that takes you to the Tesla page, and you can see both of the offers, the free supercharging and the $7,500 federal tax credit, are on this page as well. But I'm going to show you where a better source to take a look at where you can find better inventory, and that where you can do that is actually on this page. So but right here, this is the page right here, waitingfortesla.com. If you go to this page, you can find all the different inventory that's out there with various discounts, and it does seem like the free supercharging is having some sort of effect. But if you want more free supercharging credits, please consider using a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, because if you use the Tesla referral code before you actually place delivery or place an order, you can actually get 1,500 Tesla loot box credits, which then can get you extra 500 supercharger miles. Of course, this will stack on top of the offer. So all you have to do is click the link down below in the description first, let it open like this, then go to Waiting for Tesla, find a vehicle that's in your area with a nice fat discount on it. Now you can see all of these have 2,000 plus off, and you can see once you click open the link, it will align with the referral code. You'll get the green check mark, and then you will know that you'll actually get your supercharging miles after delivery. But here's a trick with waitingfortesla.com. If you want to find bigger discounts, all you have to do is go to demo vehicles, sort this to only demos, and that is where you're going to see bigger discounts. You can see $3,800 off, $2,300 off, $2,900 off, and a Model 3 Performance in Nevada, Reno, Nevada with 2,300 miles at almost $6,000 off. This is basically the price of a long range, maybe even dare I say a brand new standard range. So this is a pretty good deal. And what's interesting here is there's only 5 demo vehicles posted on the website. So if you're on the sidelines still, definitely stock the Waiting for Tesla site, because there will definitely be more demo discounted inventory being loaded to the website. Maybe that's what happened earlier today when it got loaded up to 1,200 vehicles, and now there's down to 882. But there will certainly be more deals. If you need more deals if you want a better price, it will certainly be out. Because if we take a look at the calendar, because I've been predicting that we were going to have some sort of incentive just like this 3-month supercharging. I thought it was going to be tomorrow, because tomorrow, if you think about it, it's the 15th. It's the halfway mark of June. And on top of that, Tesla loves doing price adjustments and incentives on Thursday, because right before the weekend, they want to get into it and I guess ramp up more sales. And Thursday would have been like a little bit over 2 weeks, but I mean, the 14th is just as good and almost even better. So really nice job for Tesla to release this promotion. But my question to you is 3 months enough? I mean, now that I'm thinking about this a little bit more, unless you like really hammer it out, right? You go to the supercharger every single day and you're someone that's a power user, like 1,500 to 2,000 miles a month. How much can you really save on this? I would maybe even say like a couple hundred, $300, $400, $500. But it's a nice incentive, that's for sure. Something maybe they're going to test this to see with a 3-month supercharging to see if people will actually latch on to this and take more deliveries. But I definitely think, because we've got a couple things on the next horizon, right? Especially with the Model 3, we've got potentially a Model 3 Highland refresh coming out very, very soon. And so I do think if they don't sell all these vehicles by the end of this month, then there could be a chance where the incentive gets even bigger, but that might not be for a long time, maybe even the end of the next quarter, which of course the end of the next quarter is going to be September. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel, and there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me, where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which is the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there that has links to all the credit unions and banks that all have interest rates lower than Tesla financing, lower than Tesla's 5.69%. As I last checked, I mean, it could have gone up because the Fed didn't raise rates today. Nope, still 5.68. So all those banks on my list have lower than that. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And as an added benefit, I do respond to all Patreon DMs in the Patreon app. So definitely, if you're interested, check out the Patreon link down below in the description. But thanks for jumping in, everyone. Tapia, I hope you're doing well. Amber, Mike, thanks for coming in. Marks, haven't seen you in a bit. Thanks for coming back. Engineer X, Kyle, thanks for coming in. And Adrian, thank you for coming in. We will definitely get into all the live stream comments because that's benefit, right? We will ask, you can come in here and ask anything you want, and then we'll certainly get to it. But if you're a new follower of the channel, if you've just entered in from this, we're running 2 giveaways on the channel. If you're interested, the first one is with RIVIAN. We're giving away a Model Y sunshade for your Tesla Model Y. So if you want to win this RIVIAN sunshade, definitely go to our community page on the channel right here. Scroll down to some of the polls where we post all giveaways and giveaway winners in this section. So you can find the post. It's like a couple posts down. You got to look for it to find the videos where you can enter in to win that giveaway. And on top of that, there is a giveaway ending this Friday, and that giveaway is with OC Tint Solutions. OC Tint Solutions is giving away free tint for your Tesla. It's 3M ceramic tint for your Tesla. It could be a Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X. So definitely check out the giveaway. It's pretty much deep. It's pretty deep down below there, but it's because we usually run giveaways for 2 weeks and we announce them on Fridays. But if you're interested in joining that giveaway, you gotta go to this page and scroll down a little bit more. But on top of that, another announcement, if you're just buying a Tesla or you just bought a Tesla, definitely check out our Tesla part accessory codes down below in the description if you want to support the channel as well. We got 3D Mats USA, premium floor mat, and they've just confirmed, I think we're like almost there, that they are looking to give away a set of their floor mats as well for your Model 3 or Model Y. So definitely hit that subscribe because we're going to be trying to do at least 2 to 3 giveaways a month. So shout out to 3D Mats USA for working with us to try and give away that. But we got a promo code right there for 3D Mats USA, RIVIAN, Jawa, Tesloid, and MAGBAK. All links down below in the description if you want to check them out. And thank you for supporting the channel if you've used our links in the past or you're about to use our links in the future as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. I mean, yesterday was interesting in terms of the Model Y. Model Y all-wheel drive standard range went up like $250. Model 3 didn't really have too many price changes. I mean, we're still seeing these same prices in the inventory discount, at least from what I'm seeing, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, it still is essentially the same. But actually, wait, hold on a second. Did it go up? Because I'm seeing your guys' comments, but I don't think it did, right? 40240. Maybe I'm tripping. And at this point, let's see. Let's go to our handy dandy price history tracker 40240. No, so maybe did they decrease the inventory discount 20? No, it's kind of the same, right? Actually, no. The Tesla is changing prices so much, but it doesn't seem like it's adjusted. But now I can't tell anymore. Maybe I'm just looking at these numbers like way too much. But I mean, it's the 14th. Yes, there's 2 weeks left in the month. Dare I say, could there be another promotion next week? I mean, who knows, right? Tesla does crazy stuff on the fly. They can change it whenever they want. So who knows? I mean, if they're not, I mean, this is what we know. When inventory stays high like this, shout out to MattYoung.net for this great inventory tracker. When inventory stays high like this is specifically Model 3 inventory, then incentives follow through. And then also waiting for Tesla.com, a third-party aggregator site. Shout out to TJ and the team. This is where you can see all the different vehicles across all the different states in the United States and try and figure out and isolate a discounted vehicle for you. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code down below in the description as well, because if you use a Tesla referral code like ours, you can get 1,500 loot box credits, which then translates to 500 supercharger miles, which you can then stack on top of the 3 years of free supercharging and all of that. But I mean, who knows if inventory, who knows? We don't know how long this inventory situation could be with Model 3, but Model 3 is certainly one of the higher vehicles out there that Tesla has, or the most inventory that Tesla has. So it could be a while after that. But there actually was something I saw yesterday that's actually Model 3 specific that we can talk about. It was something where to do with where someone was saying that Model 3s in inventory all have a build date of the, here we go. So shout out to Matt Young, who actually manages the inventory website. Quote, for what it's worth, all Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive in the US inventory have a factory departure date of May 29th or earlier. Long range and performance trims have plenty of listings that have left the factory as recently as yesterday. So if we read into this, if we try and dissect what this means that the Model 3s posted onto the Tesla inventory sites, especially the Model 3 standard ranges, have not been made for the past couple weeks. And so Tesla on the fly has basically just turned off that production, which could be for a number of reasons. Like maybe if we speculate some more, maybe this is because Highland, Project Model 3 Highland is on the cusp, or is it simply because right now, if you look at inventory sites for the Model 3, there's just way too many Model 3 rear-wheel drive standard ranges in inventory. You can see it right here from this spread, 501 versus 184 long ranges versus 197 performance Model 3s. But and also know that Tesla has had a history of manipulating inventory counts on the Tesla websites, so maybe there's possibly a chance there is way more Tesla Model 3s available that are actually in inventory that they're showing onto the websites. But definitely some pretty crazy stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. Are you on the fence right now? Are you looking to buy a Tesla, or is this enough to get you over the edge to purchase a Tesla Model 3? Because free supercharging is a pretty decent deal. It's good for people that necessarily you don't have a charging infrastructure set up at home. You don't got a home charger set up just yet. And so this gives you a little bit of breathing room so you don't have to pay for supercharging, because supercharging does get very expensive. We've talked about it a number of times and made plenty of videos on it. But basically, to give you the TLDR, especially if you're in California, charging at a supercharger anywhere from 10 to 80% will cost you easily $20 to $30, and that gives you what, 200 miles of range. So it's not as expensive as gas. I equate it to about the same cost as like a hybrid vehicle in terms of mileage per gas and things like that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to get into the live stream comments, so let's take a look at this. Is it retroactive? Unfortunately, it does not look like. You have to take delivery today through the end of the month. Tapia, might be time for a daily Model 3 for $19K. Hey, actually, there's a state. It's not California. Well, actually, California you can get if you can work it, then yeah. Hope you're doing well, Dennis. No, thank you, Tapia. Thanks. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for coming by, hitting the like button, and dropping the comments. Mike, Tesla inventory went up 200. Okay, so did they reduce the discount? Because this was 2,400. Oh, I see what they did. Some of these vehicles, they reduced the discount by $200, but this one seems to still have a $200 discount or $400 discount, unless it's gone already. Okay, so I see it. Nice sleight of hand catch that they did there, Mike. Mark's two-week hold ended Monday. EDD was to be determined until today, until June 14th to 28th. A few hours later, I got my VIN Hardware 4 Model Y long range 5-seater. I should be picking up next week. Marks, congrats to you. Congrats on getting Hardware 4. I know you've been waiting for that one. Looks like you timed it beautifully. So very, very nice. Tapia, people need that free 10K supercharging miles. Yeah, 100%. Tapia has a really good points. Back in December when we were doing these live streams, the December offer was, at the time, felt very, very good. It was like $7,500 discount. I mean, prices were elevated back then, on top of a 10,000 free supercharging mile offer. So if you bringing that up, it does kind of feel like this 3-month supercharging offer is not enough. So that's why I feel like it could be increased. Maybe, dare I say, next week, if Model 3 inventory still stays at current levels, and Tesla could be bringing out all the different stops. And maybe this is just step number 1 to try and clear out inventory, and maybe this is part of the 3-month plan as they ramp up to the Project Highland with all the other incentives that could be coming out in the near future. Marks was hoping free supercharging would be for the Model Y. Also, darn it. Yeah, Model Y does not have any sort of issues at all in terms of inventory. You can see right now we are at 345 vehicles. I don't think Tesla starts to freak out until 400, 500 vehicles. And it seems like these Model Ys have been clearing out pretty quickly. So I don't think they'll be doing any sort of incentives for that. But did we just see this right? Wasn't this at 800 vehicles and now it's at 951 Model 3s? So something's going on, that's for sure. Engineer, I need free supercharging for life, then I might buy one. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe that'll be coming back soon. It's right now, well, it's on a Model S and Model X, well, for 3 years, which is a pretty long time. Kyle, I don't know when, but my Model Y standard range doesn't offer white interior. Will this go away with the other trims and models? Yeah, it's a good point. We're going to talk about that and figure out what the heck is going on with that. Amber, would have been nice to have for this summer. Yeah, that would have been nice for sure, because that's a good amount of road trips. You can do a bunch of summer road trips and then figure it out. Adrian, they raised the lowest price of the inventory Teslas to $38,03 before it was $37,730. That might be why they gave the 3 months of free supercharging. Yes, good sleight of hand. Good catch, Adrian. Good catch, Mike, because it seems like they added 250 and then said, hey, here's free supercharging. So really, it's just all promotional stuff at the end of the day, right? Mike, I should clarify, Model 3 inventory went up 200, Model Y went up 250. Yeah, yesterday the Model Y inventory, especially for the Model Y standard range all-wheel drive, went up 250. I'm not sure about other models, but I'll take your word for it. That's pretty crazy. Ramsey, I test drove a demo Model 3, and let me just tell you, that thing is fast. I'm still nauseous. I don't know if buying a demo is worth it, though, because people are pedal heavy. Well, that's the thing with electric cars. They are more reliable. They can kind of get beat on more and not necessarily break. But your tires and your brakes could wear faster. So as long as it's got good tread life, then I wouldn't be too worried about it. But it still can affect some of that at the end of the day. All right. Thanks for coming in, everybody. What else we got? We got some interesting stuff that we can talk about. I want to get your thoughts on it. And this next topic, as you might have seen yesterday, the Tesla Cybertruck is in its final design, and it was camo wrapped and been driving around Palo Alto. But we'll talk about why this actually is, what this could mean, and when the first deliveries could be coming out very, very soon. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so let us jump into this. Shout out to Cybertruck guy. He posted this, quote, traditionally, automakers camouflage vehicles when they have locked the final design in an attempt to hide specific features and body structure. So this could be why Elon has decided, or the Tesla team has decided, to camo wrap it in basically a trolley way, because usually when you see camouflage test vehicles, it's wrapped in black and it's really covered up, just like how the Model 3 Highland one is covered up right now. But quote, today the Cybertruck was spotted in camouflage wrap. That means the Cybertruck's final design appears to be locked. So production soon. I mean, in terms of a Cybertruck delivery date, we know is it's supposed to be the end of Q3, which could be September. But also September, which is the last month of Q3, could be a great time to buy Teslas again, because that's when all the different incentives and promotions could be coming out. So I'm definitely excited to see how this Cybertruck will look in the near future, and it looks pretty badass, and we're getting pretty excited to see it actually coming out. But definitely some interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you saw this exact vehicle on the Cybertruck rolling around in all the different videos. I think they even took it, or they did take it, to In-N-Out and get a burger, which is pretty funny at the end of the day. But it would also be interesting, because shout out to Matthew Donegan, he posted this Twitter post that what if Tesla offers in-house wrapping for the Cybertruck. I can imagine the Tesla material of the Cybertruck isn't necessarily easy to paint, and so wrapping it might be an easier way to have color changes than trying to paint this interesting and weird material. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Do you have a Cybertruck on order? Do you know what number you are actually at? Because there's definitely ways to figure out what place in line you are for your Tesla Cybertruck. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below is the Patreon link where you can support the channel. So definitely check it out if you are interested. But if you're just joining in, welcome. Tesla has updated their offer for the Tesla Model 3 specifically, and now there is a 3-month supercharging offer added on top of Model 3s if you take delivery today through the end of June 30th. And of course, this must be a inventory delivery. And on top of that, all Tesla Model 3s qualify for the full $7,500 federal tax credit. So if you're interested in getting more supercharging miles than that, definitely consider using a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, because if you use a Tesla referral code, you can get 1,500 loot box credits, which then translates to 500 supercharger miles. So the order for using this is you got to click open the referral first, then go to waitingfortesla.com, because you can find inventory discounted vehicles even more discounted than the ones that you find or seen earlier. And that's where you can get inventory vehicles all the way up discounted all the way up to $6,000 off. You got to to click reserve on this page. Waiting for Tesla is just a third-party site, and then you can go in and take a look. Get this green check mark, because then it will show that you're lined up with the referral offer, so you can get your 500 supercharger miles by delivery date or after delivery date. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts? If you are on the sidelines, if you got a pending order, congrats. It seems like you might have just gotten a nice offer on top of that. And so let us know if you were able to get this free supercharging hooked up to your account and your order. But in this next topic, this Tesla feature is sold out, and Tesla is no longer allowing you to order your Model Y with this interior feature. So we'll talk about it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so let us take a look at this. Shout out to Sawyer Merritt. He posted this quote: Tesla has removed the white interior as an option in the Model Y all-wheel drive in the US. You can only choose black. It seems like they've done this for the US and also Canada. Of course, long range and performance Model Y buyers can still choose white, as well as Model 3 buyers. And I think the reason they've done this is because they probably found out that Tesla Model Y all-wheel drive buyers they're looking for the cheapest build. They want a low payment and low price. So they probably are not forking over the extra $1,000 to get the white interior. So I would imagine they would maybe even reduce some of the colors very, very soon, unless it maybe doesn't make sense for the efficiency of that. But it seems like you can only get black, and black actually makes more sense if you're going to be using this as a daily driver, or maybe even Uber, like maybe a lot of you are, or not a lot of you, but some of you are. Then it might be interesting to that could be the reasoning on top of more efficiency scale to pump out more Model Ys on top of that. But I would love to have white interior. We've had 4 Teslas so far, a Model 3, a Model Y, S, and X, and I've always wanted white interior. But at the same time, I always want the best deal as well. And so I have not been able to figure it out to get the white interior on the deal, because I'd rather want a better price at the end of the day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. If you've got a pending order with all-wheel drive white, did they try and cancel you? Did they try and switch you? Or did they make you choose something else? But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. I would certainly recommend white interior, but I would only recommend white interior if you're going to ceramic coat the interior, and I guess not necessarily wear blue jeans. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is a Patreon link where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide with all the low interest rates for financing your Tesla, all lower than Tesla financing. So definitely check it out if you're interested. But if you're just joining in, welcome. Tesla has updated their website, and now if you buy a Model 3, you can get 3 years, not 3 years, 3 months of free supercharging. You have to take delivery today through the end of the month, and you have to take delivery of an inventory vehicle from Tesla inventory. So if you're looking for bigger discounts than what you've seen already, go to waitingfortesla.com. Not sponsored by them. Just shout out to TJ and the team for building a great site. You can see we've got it sorted down to demo vehicle only, and you can see there are bigger discounts than what you've seen already, the $2,000 to $2,300 off, all the way up to $6,000 off. So what you got to do is first you got to use a referral code, just like the one down below in the description. Click it open, and then go back to the Waiting for Tesla website. Click reserve. Make sure you get the green check mark that shows that you've got the referral code attached, and then you can go ahead and proceed to place the order. But I guess the big question, and what you're probably thinking, is like, how much is 3 months of free supercharging actually worth? And when we were talking about the 1 year or even 10,000 miles of supercharging way back then, that was probably worth about $1,000. So I would say if I had to put money on this is probably worth like $250 to $300. But on top of that, you can get an extra 500 supercharger miles if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so that you can line it up and get some extra stackable supercharger miles on top of the 3 months supercharging. But let me know, do you think that that's enough? Do you want more, or are you just still waiting waiting on the fence? Do you want more bigger discounts at the end of the day? Paul, I noticed this evening the Supercharger offer, the restrictions are they up the price of the Model 3 in the inventory a little bit. Yeah, that's where you can still go to waiting for Tesla, find bigger discounts than the $2,200 off. I guess at this point you want higher than $2,400 off. And on top of that, some more insights. We are June 14th right now. We're a few weeks from the end of the month, and this month is the last month of the quarter. And so there's going to be a time when Tesla's going to release more demo inventory onto this website or onto the websites. So if you're on the fence, definitely stock the Waiting for Tesla website, or even drop by your local Tesla sales center, talk to a sales advisor and ask them specifically, is there any demo inventory or extra discount inventory that they can find for you so that you can lock down and place your order for delivery using a Tesla referral code so you get those extra 500 supercharger miles. Akshay, good evening. Tomorrow is Thursday and can't wait for some potential incentives. Akshay, you just missed it. Today is the day. Today is Thursday, I guess, because Tesla has added 3 months of free supercharging on the Model 3. So our prediction was basically right, but our prediction was right that there was going to be some sort of incentive. But now, what's the next prediction? Next Wednesday, next Thursday? Who knows, right? Bex breaks. Everyone thinks when quarter ends, the pricing will go back up. Who knows? I mean, I think Tesla is good at the end of the day. Even if this quarter ends and the month ends and Tesla still has high inventory that they have right now for the Model 3, then incentives could keep going and staying in the near future. My Waiting for Tesla shows 950 Model 3s instead of the 882. It feels like they add more and more, then go to 100 at a time. Yeah, it seems like inventory is going like crazy for Tesla. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're starting to add some, lower some, but who knows? Rodrigo, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, well, thank you for coming in, Rodrigo, and thanks for hitting the comments and the like button. Akshay, Elon should give away free Model 3s for every other Tesla ordered. Yeah, they kind of used to do that with the referral program, but I don't know who actually won that. I think like 1 to 2 people won, but yeah, that'd be a fun idea, right? Like, let's say, yeah, that's actually an interesting idea, Akshay, in a sense, like, hey, every random person a day that orders a Tesla will win a free Tesla. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we should like at Tom Zhu or Elon and say like, hey, like, you know, for the sales month of this month, like 1 person a day who orders a Tesla could win a free Tesla. I don't know if that's like, maybe there's some gambling rules on that, but interesting idea, Akshay. Very interesting idea. Maybe we do like a we don't have the budget for the giveaway like that, but yeah. Bex, I'm wanting one, just trying to decide when the right time to finally pull the trigger. I watch all your videos and several other videos on YouTube. It has been super helpful. No, thank you, Bex Breaks. Thanks for the comment and thanks for coming in and thanks for hitting the like button as well. In terms of best time, it's either this month or September, or even if you can wait, December. And then on top of that, next year, the whole tax credit situation changes because it becomes point of sale. So who knows? It's going to be a whole different game at that point. But if anybody's out there that has not bought a Tesla yet or is about to buy a Tesla, definitely check out our Tesla referral, our Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description as well. We got 3D Mats USA, which has a premium all-weather floor mat, and they decided we're working with them to do a giveaway. We got RIVIAN, Jawa, Tesloid, and MAGBAK, all the discount codes down below in the description so you can check them out for your Tesla accessories. And a couple other channel announcements if you're new or you've been here for a bit. We're doing a giveaway with RIVIAN. We're giving away a Model Y sunshade for your Tesla. If you want to, or your Tesla Model Y, if you want to enter into this giveaway, you got to go to our community page, which is on our YouTube channel. It's right here. Scroll down. There's 2 posts, one for the RIVIAN giveaway and one for the OC Tint Solution giveaway. We're giving away tint for your Tesla. It could be a Model 3, a Model Y, S, or X. And of course, you must be willing to travel to Anaheim, California, where OC Tint Solutions is located so that you can enter into this giveaway as well. John, I'm ready to order a Model Y long range and want hardware for. Any difference in getting hardware for if ordering from the Tesla store in Pasadena at home versus online? Salesperson kept ordering if no hardware for on car. Yeah, that's tough because it seems like people are still getting vehicles with hardware 3, depending on which factory it comes with. So there's really no rhyme or reason like how to 100% get hardware 4. But I mean, at the end of the day, I would definitely use a Tesla referral code so you can get those extra 500 superchargers supercharged miles. Adrian, I hope they add the USS back. Yeah, maybe they will at some point. Chitan, sorry if I messed that up. Well, my Model Y hardware for it now in Washington. Depends on which factory. It seems like Fremont is pumping out hardware for it, but Austin could be a crapshoot either way. Paul, note the small print about supercharging applicable to Model 3 vehicles listed on the inventory page only. Yes, I did notice that right here. If we look at it again, it seems like you might have to place a vehicle from order, so you might not be able to attach it, but who knows if you have an existing order. But it would not be worth it. Would not be worth it to actually switch to it. Look at the Model 3. Do the Model 3 Pros, do the 20-inch tires per storm well in snow? I don't think so, because it's a thin tire well at the end of the day. Mike, think we'll see one more incentive next week for inventory. Otherwise, I'm buying tonight. When will demo release by the Tesla showroom? Maybe. I mean, my money, I'm 50-50 at this point. One thing is for sure, Mike, if inventory stays high, then yes, there could be another incentive in the near future. But at this point, maybe in terms of another incentive, maybe next Wednesday. And in terms of a demo release, I would even say maybe later this week, because that gives them about 2 weeks to try and sell all those vehicles. Victor, can confirm Model Y in Canada is no longer available in white. It seems like they're either trying to do scalable, trying to pump out more vehicles quickly, or maybe they're trying to do something else. Jack, are you going to buy the Tesla Cybertruck if it's 80K plus? That's a tough question, Jack. I mean, it's going to be tough, because if we're called to buy this truck quickly, maybe even this year, then I feel like we just have to spend the money no matter what it is, just in terms of content, right? But if it's like a next year thing and it's still 80K because it doesn't qualify for the 7,500 tax credit, then it might not be worth it at the end of the day. But who knows? Rodrigo, I ordered the Model Y for $4,680 with white interior, ordered it April, EDD for May, then June, now July. I'm ready to dump the white interior and just go black. Yeah, I mean, there's some EDD hacks. I would certainly say definitely take a look at some of the ones that we've made videos on the channel to try and figure out how to get your Model Y much quicker. Meet Akbari, welcome in. Thank you. How long does it take to get the delivery of the inventory Model 3? They're pretty quick. If you place a deposit now, they're going to try and make you take delivery within a week, because especially now that it's the end of the month, they will try and make you take delivery very quickly. All right, we got one last topic. In this next topic, it seems like Colorado has enhanced their incentives for electric vehicles, and now they're giving you almost $11,000 total if you sell your gas car for an electric vehicle. So shout out to anybody that's in Colorado. And so we'll talk about this incentive, and hopefully many other states, maybe even California, will start to jump on this bandwagon on top of that. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so let us take a look at this. Shout out to Sorry Merit, quote, so if you thought California incentives were crazy, listen to this. There is a federal tax credit of $7,500. And if you don't know how that works, definitely check out some of the videos on the channel that explains it. There's a Colorado State EV credit that starts at $5,000, starts on July 1st. We knew about this one already. But on top of that, there is a Cash for Clunkers program that is starting in Colorado only for new EV purchases, starts in August, and they will give you $6,000 on top of the $5,000. Here's the exact program. It seems like Colorado Energy Office announced it today. And here is the exact page, but it's probably a simple program. Hopefully you got to sell your gas vehicle because it is a vehicle exchange program, but that can give you some serious money at the end of the day off a vehicle if you qualify for this program on top of the other $5,000 program, on top of the $7,500 program as well. If we add all those numbers up and quick maths on top of it, that gives you close to $18,000 $7,500 off if you live in the state of California, but I'm sorry, state of Colorado. So hopefully clunkers, cash for clunkers is not a new term. It's been, I think it was around in like the 90s or something like that as well. So this could be an interesting moment where if all these states, including, well, the federal government probably won't do that because it's already 7,500, but maybe some states will start to incentivize it in this form to try and get people out of gas cars into EV electric cars. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump back into the live stream comments, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. Support the channel, so definitely check it out if you're interested. But if you're just joining in, welcome. Tesla, as we called it, as we've been predicting, as we've been talking about, Tesla has enhanced their offering for the Model 3 and have added 3 months of free supercharging for your Tesla Model 3 if you take delivery from inventory today through the end of the month. If we, in terms of valuation on this, what we can actually think, or what we can actually try and figure out, is that's about a $300 to $400 valuation. And on top of that, if you want to stack it with some Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, you can get 1,500 Tesla loot box credits, which then translate to another 500 supercharger miles. So what to do here is click open a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. Make sure it loads up on this screen. Then go to waitingfortesla.com, find a vehicle near you with a better discount than the $2,400. Click reserve. Make sure you get the green check mark. And then you can now proceed to placing a deposit, because then you'll get the 500 supercharger miles or 1,500 loot box credits after delivery. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff that Tesla has enhanced this offer, and maybe there'll be another enhancement in the near future. I ordered 3 days ago. Can I retroactively get the free supercharging? It seems like from the fine details, it doesn't seem like it, but it doesn't hurt to ask, right? You never know at the end of the day. Juan, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being a Patreon member and supporting. Eric, I've been holding off on getting a Model 3 to see all the goodies they will offer. Well, this is step one, and who knows? Maybe it'll get better next week. Maybe it'll get better next month, or maybe it'll get better by September. Who knows? Godo, I have a delivery date this Monday, 19th. Would I get the 3 p.m. that free supercharger since I haven't picked it up yet? It doesn't hurt to ask. Ask your Tesla advisor, text them, and see if they can get you locked up and squared away. One, just have a quick question. Did you change the name to do the live stream, or just change the last 2 days? Today was a little bit late. Usually we're 5:30 on, so sorry about that. But it seems like we timed it correctly, because Tesla literally just offered this 3-month free supercharging offer like not too long ago. I want to say I posted this like 30 minutes ago, and then they went on and started to talk about it. So it seems like they did not, it seems like, 49 minutes ago we posted this, but it was like 30 minutes before that they released the offer onto the website. But yeah, 5:30s every single day usually is when we come on live to the stream, and that's where you can come in, ask any questions you want, and we certainly can answer them about Tesla buying. Jonathan, is it worth getting a Model 3 right now? I want to take advantage of all the rebates totaling over $12,000 in the state of California, or is waiting for next year's better? Depends on you. If you need a car right now and you're okay with the interest rate, because it could be going up. I think the last headline we saw, Fed is going to raise the rates even more later this year. So it's a catch-22, I would say. Oh, I spilled on myself. Godo, it was an inventory vehicle. Okay. M Sport, BMW M Sport. Nice. Hey, Des, since you have had an S and an X refresh, how usable level are the cars stockless? And what are your thoughts about Mute 3 and why going stockless? I mean, stockless is fine, actually. Once you get used to it, it's perfectly fine. You get used to it, and then now you're I don't even know what it'd be like with a stock. What are your thoughts on the Model Y standard range? I like it. If I were to do it again, I would either go big or go home. I would get the Model Y standard range, or I would get the Model Y performance. M Sport. I think I can live with the gear shifter being on the screen, but the wipers and the signals being stock flat kind of looks infuriating, to be honest. It's actually pretty easy. Once you get used to it, it's like very natural at the end of the day. John, how do you access the inventory site you are using? Go to waitingfortesla.com, or actually it might be linked down below, or it's definitely linked down below my Patreon link if you want to find that access to that. Eric, kind of wish they gave it as a credit instead of 3 months. I feel like I won't use it as much. It's a good point, Eric, because 3 months is a quick time time to try and use it, and they're trying to tease us with the unlimited portion of it because they know that time will do its own thing and basically let it expire. I just noticed they added 300 to the sales price for the free supercharging locally. Yeah, that's where it seems like some vehicles are getting back down from the discount, and some vehicles still have the same amount of discount. Like this one right here in Georgia's got $2,400 off, but you can sort it by demo, which I actually recommend, because that's where you can find the vehicles that have an even bigger discount. Like you can see a couple right here on the screen, $4,000 off. And this one right here, which looks very interesting to me, Model 3 Performance Gray with black interior, 2023 demo vehicle. And it's got an almost $6,000 discount, $5,740. So if you're interested in any of these, definitely consider using a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, because if you use a Tesla referral code, you can get 1,500 Tesla loot box credits, which then translates to 500 supercharging credits. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. You know, we're running 2 giveaways on the channel if you want to join in and enter in one of those. Shout out to RIVIAN for giving away a Model Y sunshade, and also shout out to OC Tint Solutions that's giving away free tint for your Tesla, free 3M ceramic tint for your Tesla. If you want to enter into these giveaways, you got to go to the channel page or the community page on the channel and scroll down. You'll find the post. We post all giveaways and giveaway winners on this page so that you can find and easily see how to enter in. I think the OC Tint Solution ones ends this Fridays, and we're going to announce it then live on stream. So good luck to everybody, and thank you to OC Tint Solutions, thank you to RIVIAN, and also thank you to everybody that's used our referral code in the past, and also thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla discount codes down below in the description as well. You can get discounts on 3D Mats USA, which is a premium floor mat, RIVIAN, Jawa, Tesla, and MAGBAK. All discount codes and discount offers down below in the description as well. But thanks for joining in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button. Congrats to everybody that's waited this long to buy a Tesla, because now this is a slightly enhanced offer for buying a Tesla. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.